Good morning, good morning, good morning, my viewers and subscriber. This is another day. I come to have a lot of little one-to-one talk with you, my viewers and my subscriber. And I always said, if it is the first time tuning into this channel, thank you very much for tuning in. And as I said, remember, if you like the contents, remember to like, share, comments, and subscribe to the channel. Tell a friend to go and check out Bunny 7 UK. Okay? So my topics this morning is about children. So, in the Bible it said little children. And if we was to go deep into the Bible where it talk about children, it's very, very deep. And the reason for me today to talking about children, in my days growing up as a child, I've been through a lot of hardship. And it's not like said my parents couldn't afford to look after me. But I was a very stubborn child. And it's not because I didn't want to stubborn, but when you have a child and you keep beating the child and beating the child and beating the child, our parents in days growing up, they never like sit you down as a child and talk to you. In our days, my viewers and my subscribers, if you listen to me right now and you understand what I'm talking about, you probably grew up in the West Indies and you know exactly what I'm talking about. And you probably even grew up in another country different from the West Indies or even in the UK, and you understand what I'm saying. Yeah. In the days that I grew up, I born in the 60s, in the 50s. Yeah, born in the 50s. Yeah. And in those days, I don't know if our parents was ignorant or what. But before we go even further, I must say, my own father beat me. And when it finished beat me, him same one turn around and take salt water and wash the cut them on my body, heal them. Now, my viewers and subscriber, your parents in those days tell you to do something. You have nothing to say and nothing to do than just go ahead and do it. And nowadays, we have children nowadays. You will tell your children to do something, and the children will turn to you and say, in a minute. In a minute. Yeah? And 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 20 minutes pass, half an hour pass, and you're still waiting on this child to do what you ask them to do. And I'm still telling you in a minute, because what? They like this. And the game. No, my sister and my brother, in our days, let me tell you something. Your parents tell you to go and do something, and you turn around and tell them in a minute, hey, the lick that you get. When I say lick, I'm not talking about beating, I'm talking about the nearest thing that your hand can reach. It's like pick up and fling, or pick up and woof. This is the type of treatment in our days. In the kitchen, you're in the kitchen and the quickest thing is the dish towel. Push across your face. Yes. My sister and brother, listen, man. If you understand what I'm talking about children. Children I'm talking about today. Children, obey your parents in the law, for this is right. Honor your mother and father, that your days may be long. Children, obey your parents in the Lord. Honor your mother and father. I'm not just talking about in the Bible. I'm talking about in real life. Children, listen to your parents. When your parents talk to your children, listen to them. Do what they tell you to do. Show your parents love. Parents, show your children love. Let us respect one another. If you respect your parents, child, show them love. Do what they ask you to do. Your parents will show you love. Your parents will love you. But if you're a stubborn child and not doing what you do supposed to do, your parents sit there and say, I wish you never come into the world. I wish you were dead when me I give birth to you. And for your parents to really sit down and look at this child and say, look at you. I pray you did dead when me I give birth to you. I pray you never did come into this world. Or I pray I never met your father. These are the words that parents use. Some of them, they say it inside of them. They don't say it out. But some of them literally tell the children, I wish you were dead when me have give birth to you. I wish I never meet your father. You are crosses. Parents, let us think about the word that we use to our children. Because the word have life. When we talk bad about our children, it works that with children end up in that situation. It's like you send a child to school and the teacher look at the child and said, you will never come to nothing. You're dunce. You send a child to school and teacher go look at your picnic and say to your picnic, because your picnic mischievous and causing problem in the classroom, teacher go look at your picnic and said, look at you. You will never come to nothing. Sometimes the same picnic them where the teacher cuss and tell that you will never come out to nothing. That child come out better in life than the same teacher will tell you that. So, my brother and sister, children and parents, let us think about the word that we talk out of our mouth before we bring it out. Because the word have life. And the same word can condemn our own children. It can condemn other people's children. So let us speak love. Let us show children love. Let us show our parents love. Children, love your parents. Children, honor your parents. Your parents is like gold to you. Some, put it that way. Majority. But some of them is like, you don't even know why they bring children into this world. Because they bring them and they leave them. But I'm not going to go down that road. I am talking this morning about children who is out there in the park smoking, vaping, drinking, whatever they are doing. My determination is to reach to these children and help them in whatever way I can help them. So I am starting by praying for every children around the world. I am praying for every children because our children is turning drug addict, prostitute, gunman, knife man. Why our children want to walk street with knife? Why? Why our children want to walk street with gun? Why our children want to sell drugs? Is that mean our parents, we as parents, cannot provide for our children that cause them to go down this road? Is these drugs, man, brainwash our children and cause them to do this? I'm talking to every person this morning, but I am focusing on children because, I see so much young child, die from knife, from gun, because of drugs, because of gangs. And my heart, I was a child myself. And I reached a stage in life where I could have ended up doing drugs. I get a opportunity to sell drugs. I smoke weed. I never take hard drugs, but I smoke weed. But you know something? I done it because of friend. Most things that I've done in my life is because of friend. And I'm saying children, young children, please, 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 choose your friend wisely. Choose your friend wisely. I'm tired to say this. Children, choose your friend wisely. Wisely. It's not everybody who come to you and said, friend, you must run into. Because you don't know what they mean. Feel them out. See what they do. What the company they keep. And then you will realize, look, no, I don't want you to be my friend because, no, I don't want to do what you do. I don't want to do what you do. A lot of things that I've done when I was growing up, I would never do them on my own if it was me alone. If it was me alone, I wouldn't do some of the things I've done. I'm glad I'm alive today. I'm glad I am alive today. But I'm telling you, I've done things where my life could have just wiped away. And I've done them with friends. But I am here this morning to say to someone, somewhere, someplace who watching and listening to me this morning. May the God of heaven touch your life. May the God of heaven bless you. May the God of heaven guide you. May the God of heaven protect you. May the God of heaven watch over your life. May the God of heaven guide and protect you from knife, from gun, from drugs. Whatever situation, young people, look, see how our young boys and girls is dying. We talk about in the West Indies, in Jamaica, because that's where we come from. And every day, we see young people is dying from gun. Right in the UK, when you look at the TV and see the list of young boys and girls that just die, knife and gun. I'm praying for our young people that they will get to know Jesus Christ as their Lord and Savior. Because one thing I know, if you know who Jesus is, and you believe in God, and you trust in God, I guarantee you, young man, young woman, girls, parents, if you know who God is, and you believe in God, and you trust in God, you will never, ever get involved in gun, knife, drugs, prostitution, name it. Because once you get to know who God is, God will take away everything from you and show you light, that you can see the difference between wrongs and right. Because everything that wrongs is darkness, and everything that light is God. So I'm praying this morning that God will open your spiritual eye. God will open your spiritual eye, that you that's watching me right now, God will open your spiritual eye and show you things different. Show you things in a different way, that you will realize and understand and know the difference between wrongs and right. You will know and understand the difference between wrongs and right. So wrong will lead you to destruction. Wrong will lead you to death. Wrong will lead you to drugs. Wrong will lead you to knife. Wrong will lead you to crime. But right is light, eternal light, life, wealth, God, follow right, live right, do right, speak right, and God will guide you. God will protect you. God will deliver you from the plan of the enemy. He will deliver you from the knife. He will deliver you from the gun. He will deliver you from the drugs. Choose right. Choose light. Right is light. Light, you can see the difference between wrongs and right. Choose right. Choose light. God bless you. God keep you. God guide you. God protect you. And you're always in my prayer as long as you choose right light in Jesus' name. God bless you. I'm out. Remember to like, remember to share, remember to comment, remember to subscribe. Yeah? If it's the first time tuning in, thank you for tuning in. God bless you. I will catch you on my next talk. I don't know what I'm going to talk about the next time, but I will catch you on my next talk. God bless you. Always remember, every day, I always find something to talk about, but I never know what I'm going to talk about until when the time comes. So God bless you. God keep you. God guide you. And God protect you. Catch you in the next talk. I'm out. Peace and love, my brother and sister. Peace.